Hello my loves, welcome to a new point of view ASMR Reiki session. Today's session was requested by Missy Liana, I think that's how you pronounce your name. She wanted a body scan session along with some guided breathing, and then Emily asked for another lying down point of view video, so I am combining both requests in one video. Alright, so let's get into it. We are going to start by lighting some incense just to kind of set our space, set our intention before we get into the work. This will be the only loud sound for this video. So, let's light our incense. If you have incense at home, feel free to grab yours, light one as well. Alright, so I'm just starting here by clearing your whole energetic field around your body. Just focusing on the feet right now to help ground some of that energy. And then moving up the body towards your head, the top of your head. Good. Now focusing on the sides of your body. Going all the way around to the other side. Passing over one more time, and then I'm going to pop off this, or pop it to the side, but it'll remain burning here on my little altar for the rest of the session. So make sure that you're comfortable either laying down as you are here in this video, or seated if that's more practical to you. And let's start connecting in with our body again. So, take a moment to make yourself super comfortable. Moving your fingers, your toes, until you're completely comfortable. And then bring your attention towards your breath. Take a moment before changing anything just to notice what your breath is like in this moment. Where can you feel it in the body? Does it feel shallow or deep? And then very gently, incrementally, one breath at a time, start deepening your breath. Taking it super easy. No need to force anything. See if you can guide your breath all the way to your belly, to the lowest part of your belly. Allowing your organs to shift on the inhales. And while you focus on your breath, I'm just clearing the outer layers here of your aura. Allowing any staticky bits to be swept away. And while I do that, just continue breathing deeply. Just have my hands on your feet here to help them ground. Imagine that you could breathe all the way down to your tippy toes, breathing through your whole body. And then in a little bit, I will start some binaural beats to help you relax even deeper. So now let's take the breath a little bit deeper. Take a deep breath in for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath at the top. 2, 3. And exhale for 6. So a slow exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 2, 3. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to continue this pattern of breathing throughout the whole session if that feels good to you. So all you're doing is inhaling for 3, holding for 3, exhaling for 6, holding for 3 again, inhaling for 3. So it's a 3, 3, 6, 3 kind of pattern. But if you feel called to, you can also just return back to your natural pattern of breathing, allowing the body to breathe itself. Just tune into whatever feels the most aligned to you. So, I will now activate the session with some Reiki symbols, and then we'll go through a body scan together while I perform some Reiki on your different energy centers. Let's start the session, or the Reiki part here, by drawing some symbols onto your third eye, starting with chakra, 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 Silke, Silke, Silke. Alright, really good. To start the body scan, we're gonna start at the feet here. So I'm just going to place my hand on your feet again. This is the only body part of yours that I'll be touching really. The rest will be hovering just a couple of centimeters above your body. So feel free to close your eyes, or you can keep your eyes open if you like the visual triggers. And just take a moment to connect in with your feet. Notice what it feels like to have feet. Notice the weight of them. Notice the pressure of the air onto the skin of your feet. And see if you can even notice the space between every single toe. Allowing your feet to become really heavy now. Let them sink down into the surface below you, becoming heavier and heavier. And then moving up to your ankles. Notice your ankles. See if you can sense the tiny little bones that make up your ankles. Become aware of your skin. And then allow your ankles as well to become really heavy. Allow them to melt like honey into the surface below you. Becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. Moving on to your lower legs now. Notice your calves. Notice if you're holding on to any tension in those muscles at the back part of your lower legs. And if you do notice any tension, see if you can bring your awareness to those spots and try to melt them just with your thoughts alone. Imagine the muscle knots melting, dissolving. Allow the bones that make up your lower legs to become really heavy as well. And then notice the fronts of your lower legs, your shins. Allowing those to melt down. And then onto your knees. Notice your kneecaps, the backs of your knees. Allowing any sort of tension to dissipate, to soften, surrendering into whatever sensations that you feel. Moving the attention upwards towards your upper thighs, your upper legs. Noticing your hamstrings at the back. Again, if you notice any sort of muscle tension, bring your awareness to those spots. Imagine those spots dissolving. Notice the bone in the middle of your upper legs. Allow those bones to become heavier and heavier. Allowing the muscles of your upper thighs to the fronts of your upper legs to soften as well. And then moving the awareness up to your hips. Imagine your hips sinking down into the surface below you. First, bringing attention to your glutes, the muscles, the back of your hips. Unclench your butt. Unclench your butt cheeks. Allow those muscles to soften. And then notice the bones. Allow them to become heavier, to sink deeper into the body. And then see if you carry any tension right in the middle of your hips. Deep down in the deepest parts of your hips. Imagine that you could create more space between both hips, creating a sort of opening for that tension to release, creating more space for your organs there, for any muscles passing through or attaching. And then become aware of the bottom of your spine, your tailbone, and imagine a ball of energy spinning deep down into your hips. This is your root chakra. And just envision the energy moving, spinning onto itself, creating a flow of energy. And then imagine that energy streaming down your legs, out of your feet, into the earth. Allow the energy from your root chakra to travel down into the earth, connecting in with the earth's energy there. And if you currently feel ungrounded, imagine the earth's energy moving through your legs up into the body, nourishing your body, nourishing your nervous system, and any sort of tension that you feel, imagine pushing it down the body into the earth. Allowing Mother Earth to transmute that energy for you. So, while the root chakra keeps spinning, we're going to move up to your lower belly. So allow your low belly and your low back here to become heavier, to to relax down into the surface below you. Imagine that you could create more space between the vertebra of your low spine. So in between the spinal discs. Creating more space between your hips and your belly. Allow the muscles of your lower core to relax as well, to soften, to release. And just surrender into the experience. Surrender into whatever you're feeling and sensing here. And then imagine another energy center just below your belly button. Notice how this ball of energy again spins onto itself, creating a flow of energy in your lower abdomen. And as the energy starts to flow again, it also helps remove any stagnation. So just feel the energy moving, spinning onto itself. And then allow this energy to connect with the energy of your root center. And then further down the legs back into the earth. Creating a nice energetic pathway or highway for the energy to travel freely between you and the earth. And then moving up to your upper abdomen. So the part here above your belly button. Allow your middle back to ease, to surrender under the weight of your body. And again, imagine more space being created between the vertebra of your middle back, creating space between your lower abdomen and your upper abdomen. Relaxing the upper part of your core. Allow it to soften, to surrender. Softening your skin all around your belly. Softening the barrier between you and the air around you. And then we're going to connect into the solar plexus, which is located at the bottom of your rib cage. And again, notice the energy here moving. The energy center is like a little energetic ball spinning onto itself. So become aware of the energy moving here. Allow this movement of energy to free any blockages that were held in your upper abdomen. And then connect your solar plexus to your sacral and then to your root. So connecting the three centers, allowing the energy to stream down the body into the earth. going to move on to your chest. Allow your upper back here, your shoulders to soften into the surface below you. Allow the front of your chest to open up, creating more space for your heart. Creating more space for your lungs to allow you to breathe deeper. And then imagine that you could relax every single muscle between your ribs, allowing your rib cage to move more freely. Bring the attention to your spine. Again, allowing the spine to take up more space, creating space between every single vertebra, allowing yourself to grow taller, creating space between your belly and your chest. Allow them to move away from one another. And here as well, become aware of your heart chakra located in the middle of your chest. There is a energy center here. Feel the energy spinning onto itself. Allow the energy to move freely here. Surrender to it. Allowing your heart to open up, to soften. And allow yourself to feel everything that's coming up here, softening into the experience. And then again, connecting the energy of the heart to the solar plexus, to the sacral and the root, and then all the way down the body. So now your whole body, starting from your chest, should feel energized and activated. Not per se energized in the sense of feeling like you have a ton of energy, but energized in the sense of you can feel the energy flowing freely now. And then now we are going to move to your throat. So just relax the back of your neck. Relax the sides and the front. Notice the vertebra of your neck. Again, creating space between each vertebra, allowing your neck to grow longer. Softening the skin all around your neck. Allowing the world in again. Imagine the barriers between you and the air around you softening. Becoming one with everything around you again. Knowing that you are safe and held. And then bring your attention to the chakra in the middle of your neck. feel the energy spinning here onto itself like a ball of energy. And while the energy spins and spins and spins, it creates a flow of energy all around, allowing any stagnation in your neck and your throat to be released. Connecting this energy from the throat to your heart, allowing it to move down to your solar plexus, to your sacral, to your root, and out the body through your feet. Feel how your throat has been brought back to life, how it is open again. Allow the energy to move freely. It knows where to go. Right. Moving from your neck up to your jaw. Allow your jaw to soften. You could even allow your lower row of teeth to drop down so you create space between the upper and the lower set of teeth. Relax your tongue, the muscles of your cheeks, your eyes. Really allow your eyes to draw deep into the eye sockets. You can relax them now. Moving to your forehead. Allow the muscles of your forehead to soften. Notice the back of your head as well. Allowing the back of your head to really become heavy here, merging with the surface below you. And then notice the energy center in between your eyebrows, which is your third eye, right here. We're going to activate your third eye here. So again, imagine a ball of energy spinning onto itself, creating a flow of energy starting from your forehead and then affecting all the other parts of your head. Allow your mind to open up. Allow the energy to create space, to expand. And now we're going to move to your crown. So I'm just going to stand beside you here. I'm going to have my hands on top of your head by your crown. So just bring the attention to your scalp. Allow your scalp to soften, to relax. Imagine that you could even relax the bones of your skull. Good. And then notice the final energy center that we'll be focusing on today, which is the crown chakra. So just notice a ball of energy at the top of your head, spinning onto itself. It's like a gateway that we have on top of our head here, allowing us to connect in with the higher consciousness all around us. So just surrender to the flow of energy here, allowing yourself to reconnect to everything around you. Good. Now we're going to move this energy down from the crown to your third eye, to your throat, to your heart center, solar plexus, chakra or your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. Moving down the legs, out the body. Really good. Allow your whole body to be heavy. Good. Your whole vessel is heavy and relaxed. Maybe even to the point where it almost feels like you don't have a body anymore. Surrender into whatever experiences you feel right now. You're safe and held. Really good. Now I'm going to put my hands on your feet again to ground any remaining energy. So any kind of energy that you know you want to let go of, or if the experience is too overwhelming at the moment, just allow it to seep down your feet. Connecting energetically to the earth below you, to the planet that you live on currently. So, that was today's session. It was definitely a longer session than anticipated, but I hope that you enjoyed. If you are asleep, then sweet dreams. I hope that you'll wake up feeling refreshed and excited about having the opportunity to spend another day on Earth. If you still are here with me awake, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon for another Reiki ASMR video.